Good morning. Hey guys, it's Roxy. I was discussing with my dad the other day some of my best memories about sharing things. And we were talking about, how when we were children, growing up in rural British Columbia like I did, the best entertainment and the best education was stories. And of course, the best stories that my dad and his friends and family, they would get together over a couple cups of coffee or in the evenings, and Chad and I were supposed to be in bed, and we would sneak halfway down the stairs and we would listen to these stories. Most of the stories were what most people would call mistakes, screw ups, life hiccups, bumps in the road, heck, right off the road. But my dad always said that these were basically life's lessons, and if you could take something from it, and not repeat it, of course, then, take that as a lesson. Then that sharing those was very, very common, and being able to learn from those. And I'm finding more and more today, even though we're supposed to be more and more connected, with the internet and cell phones and such, that we're actually more disconnected, and people aren't, sharing those mistakes or those life lessons or those hiccups that they have. And we're feeling very alone. We're very isolated, and we're in that fog or a mist or a box with no vision and no clarity, because we're not communicating. We're not allowing that communication to happen so others can help us. And then if we're being able to help ourselves. So I think sometimes when we're sharing them, back then it was like a celebration, of that lesson and that challenge by discussing it in open and, being able to confess it all in its entirety and being able to move forward. It was kind of like, therapy. Your friends, gave you a pat in the back or gave you a hug, and, you picked up your feet, bandaged your wounds, and like a boxer back in the ring of life you go. And I'm not seeing that happening as much as I wish it would. Understanding that there's lots of people out here that love to help others, that we're looking for our own healing and that own self-forgiveness of being able to admit to our own mistakes and life lessons and moving forward by sharing them with other people. So, we all want to give, and we all want to connect with others, and I think that's really a special part of us being as humans, being able to do that. So my takeaway for today is that, if you got something, bugging you and it's irritating you and it's been boiling and festering deep inside you, find somebody to talk to. Understanding that, someone else in this world has probably been where you are, feeling what you felt, and you're not as alone as you think that you are. So by being brave and being strong and being able to discuss those thoughts with other people, it can do you a world of good, and most of all, it can also do another person a world of good by being able to share their experiences and be able to help you by also helping themselves. So anyway, lots of love. You guys have a great day.